I think words can affect people in obviously through their meaning, but I think at a deeper level, words carry intent. People select the words they're going to use in order to provide more than just the surface level meaning. And I think a lot of times people have to discern what the intent behind a word is as well in order to get the full communication across. But I feel like there is a lot of room for interpretation when you're looking at the meaning and the intent behind a word, which I guess is where misunderstandings come from.
I think words can have a really powerful effect on someone. It can either even go up to an infinite amount of effect where it completely changes a person's life, or it can have absolutely no effect on a person's life at all, or their mood or their day. And the fact that it has such a wide range of possibility of how much it can affect a person, I think that in and of itself makes it very powerful.
One word I'd pick to define me, I guess inertia. I feel like I have a lot of inertia in my life, either in taking a lot of effort or energy to get started on something, but at the same time, once I'm invested in something, it being very difficult to stop or change course or anything like that. I get very invested and focused on whatever it is that I have started on.
One word that I would use to describe me is awkward, because I often feel awkward just existing, and I also find that when I am around other people, times when I don't feel awkward, I can sense that they maybe feel awkward around me, and I feel like it's just one word that constantly follows me around everywhere, just me as a person. So that's a word that I would use to describe me.
So the word is malotype, which is a certain person who embodies all the things you like the least about yourself, a seeming caricature of your worst tendencies, which leaves you feeling repulsed and fascinated in equal measure, having stumbled upon a role model of exactly the kind of person you never want to be. Aside from obvious bad feeling that would come from running into somebody who embodies this trait, I think it makes me think about what those negative traits of myself that I dislike most are, and how I can avoid embodying them or displaying them in my own life so that I wouldn't be somebody else's malotype as well.
So the word is scro, to mindlessly perform a tedious task that nobody will ever notice, required by a bureaucracy that nobody fully owns, in pursuit of outcomes that nobody really wants. I think you chose that word for me. I wonder because maybe I just do a lot of stuff in the background when we hang out with people, or I don't know. I just am doing, I don't know. I also have a lot of things going on in life right now. I'm going about my life doing things, and yeah, whether it brings me joy or it doesn't bring me joy, or whether it means anything or doesn't mean anything, maybe it's just the fact that I have a lot going on. So the word that I chose for Justin is Pax Latrina, which is the meditative atmosphere of being alone in a bathroom, sequestered inside your own little isolation booth, enjoying a moment backstage from the razzle-dazzle of public life. And I chose that word because it is so accurate to what he does in that bathroom multiple times a day. Sometimes I feel like he just goes in there just to get some alone time. And this word perfectly summed up what he must be feeling at that time.
The word I picked for cleat is Aulisy is the sadness that there's no way to convey a powerful memory to people who weren't there at the time. Driving past your childhood home to show it to a friend, or pointing at a picture of a loved one you lost, only to realize that to them, it's just another house or just another face. I feel like Klee has a lot of really strong feelings, memories, emotions that are attached to some place or someone from the past. Does feel that sadness about not being able to transfer that whole feeling to somebody else. Yeah.